Here we have a sampling of some of the laser products available from Policestore and Brownells in various categories, and we'll talk about the pros, cons, and applications of each. In a traditional laser-only accessory rail-mounted device, we have Viridian green lasers, which we'll talk about in another category, as well as we have here the LaserMax Unimax Micro, which is one of the smallest devices out there. The Zytel housing simply attaches to your accessory rail with a cross-bolt clamping screw. Activation is via ambidextrous tap switches with one touch for on and another touch for off. The switches on this unit, at least on this clock, may be a bit out of reach for those with small hands, but it also may work for you on your pistol. Because of its low cost and ease of installation on various handguns, this makes a great addition to the range bag for working on those fundamentals that we talked about earlier. For more proactive handgun employment, where a weapon-mounted light is desired, there are a number of combination light and laser devices available. All the models shown in this category remove and reinstall with very good retention of zero. Here today we have the Surefire X400 and the Streamlight TLR2S in full-size variants, and the Viridian Green Laser C5L in a very compact package. The X400 on this TSD Combat Systems Glock has an output of 170 lumens of white light from its LED and a 5 milliwatt red laser with a rotary switch to select between light, laser, or light plus laser, plus 2 disable positions to avoid a white light negligent discharge. Activation is via an ambidextrous paddle with both momentary and constant on selections. Various tail caps and switches are available for the X400, including the DG switch for various handgun fitments, which allows the X400 to be activated via squeezing the front strap. The Streamlight TLR2S is another full-size combination device with 160 lumens of light and a 5 milliwatt red laser. Activation of the Streamlight is via paddle switch similar to the Surefire. The Streamlight has a strobe option in addition to the constant on option. Other differences from the Surefire include a toggle switch for mode selection with no disable position, and the contour remote, which is similar to the Surefire DG switch, is available in far fewer fitments. This brings us to the Viridian units. This is the C5L, which is a very compact and handy dual-mode device with 100 lumen light, but Viridian also makes the X5L, which is a full-size device with a light that is comparable to the X400 and TLR2S. The most obvious difference that we see with Viridian devices is that the laser is green. One of the limiting factors of all red lasers is that they tend to wash out or become much less visible in bright light. Although no laser sighting device is going to be as effective or visible in bright sunlight as they are in lower light, green lasers are more visible in very bright conditions, which is a function of how our eye perceives various colors. Our own side-by-side testing here at the Brownells Training Group supports the science here, and there's definitely a difference in visibility under brighter lighting conditions. Some other features of the Viridian lasers are digital switching with an ambidextrous pressure pad that allows momentary or constant on activation, mode switching, and variable strobe rates that are selectable for both the laser and the light, with an adjustable light output for the LED. One thing that all the devices we've looked at so far have in common is that you will need to make accommodations in your holster in order to carry a handgun with these devices. For open carry, or especially for home defense, this is less of a consideration, but for everyday concealed carry, the bulk of some of the combination units may be objectionable. So for lasers in more holster-friendly configurations, let's take a look at Crimson Trace laser grips and another LaserMax offering.